Now that the shape of the 3D model has been unwrapped to the UV map, a texture can be drawn to it. Let's learn how to do that using this mushroom object. Go to the Texture Paint workspace. Click the little plus button in the Properties window to create a new texture. Select the base color option. Name it Mushroom Texture. Turn off the alpha setting and click the OK button. Select the texture from the texture list in the Image Editor window. Let's start by filling the cap with a brown color. When you only want to affect a specific area of the model, you must activate the Paint Mask setting with M. You can see the mask setting activated in the upper left corner of the 3D viewport window. Currently, the entire mushroom is selected for the mask. Press Tab to enter Edit mode and 3 to enter Face mode. To remove all selections from the object, press Alt-A. Select only the geometry of the cap. Hover your mouse over it and press L. This is how you can select areas of the object that are separated by seams. Press Tab to return to Texture Paint mode. With the Paint Mask setting, you can draw on the object, affecting only the areas you selected in Edit mode. Select the Fill tool from the toolbar in the Image Editor window. Open the small tool menu with right-click and select a brown color. Click on the cap to color it brown. Next, you should color the stalk of the mushroom. To do this, you need to select the opposite areas of the mushroom for the mask. A quick way to do this is to press Ctrl-I. Now the mask prevents you from coloring the cap, but lets you color the stalk. Use the right mouse button to select a light gray color. Fill the stalk with the selected color. Deactivate the Paint Mask setting with M. Now that the base color has been created for the mushroom, you can move on to drawing color variations and details on it. Because the mushroom is symmetrical on both the X and Y axes, you can use mirroring to draw the texture. In the Properties window, expand the Symmetry section. Activate both the X and Y setting. Select the Draw tool and try to draw something on the cap. When you draw something, it gets mirrored on each side of the cap. This makes your work more efficient because you only need to draw on one side of the mushroom. Press Ctrl-C to undo the last action. Currently, the mushroom reflects light, which makes it a bit difficult to draw. To eliminate reflections on the object, open the Viewport Shading menu in the upper right corner of the 3D viewport window and select the Flat option for the lighting setting. Add a couple of different colors to the cap, then mix them. Start by selecting the color of the cap by hovering your mouse over it and pressing S. Right-click and change the color to be a little darker. Use Shift-F to halve the strength of the brush. Draw the darker color all around the cap. Select the beige color with the right mouse button and add it around the cap as well. Select a new color with the right mouse button. Choose a dark brown color to mix the existing colors. Now there are some color variations in the cap. Let's now move on to the stalk of the mushroom. Select the current white color of the stalk with S. Make it a bit darker with the right mouse button. Add the new color all around the stalk. Right-click and select a slightly brownish color and add it on top of the white color. Select the gray color with the right mouse button and mix the current colors with it. Smear the area in the cap where the brown color above meets the gray color below. Select the smear tool. This reduces the angularity of the mushroom. Let's now add dark, thin lines under the cap. Select the Draw tool. Use F to reduce the brush size. Press E to change the stroke method of the brush to line so you can draw straight lines. Once you have added enough lines, select the Smear tool to make them less noticeable. Press F to increase the brush size. Select the Draw tool. Darken both the bottom of the cap and the bottom of the stalk. Right-click and select Multiply as the blending mode. Multiply blending mode can be used to darken areas. The opposite of this is the Screen blending mode, which can be used to lighten certain areas. Press F to increase the size of the brush. Use Shift F to decrease its strength. Be sure to change the stroke method with E back to the default, that is, space. Now draw several dark layers. You can smear the texture by selecting the Smear tool. If necessary, press F to change the brush size and Shift F to change its strength. If there are clear lines in the texture, you can also smear them. The texture of the mushroom is now complete. Hover your mouse over the image editor window. Press Alt-S to save the texture. Go to the modeling workspace and press Tab to enter object mode. Press C to change the shading mode of the object to material preview. Let's make some changes to the model. Press numpad 3 to switch to the side view. Move the object up so that it sits on the green line. Press G, C. Confirm the action with the left mouse button. To exit the side view, hold down the middle mouse button while moving your mouse. Press N to open the side panel of the 3D viewport window. It's a good idea to reset the pivot point of most game assets before taking them to Unity. Currently, the pivot point of the mushroom is in its cap. The pivot point is this little yellow dot. Its location values are displayed in the location section of the side panel. You can reset the location with Ctrl-A. Select the location option. Now the pivot point is at 0. Next, you may want to check that the size of the object is somewhat realistic. Mushrooms are up to 12 centimeters or 5 inches high. This mushroom is currently 30 centimeters high. Scale the mushroom smaller until the C value in the dimensions section of the side panel is around 0.12 meters or 0.4 feet. As you can see, by default, the object scales according to its pivot point. After scaling the model, it's a good idea to reset its scale values as well. Press Ctrl-A and select the scale option. Now the location and rotation values of the mushroom should be 0. Its scale values should be 1. Next, you should name the model with a descriptive name. You can see in the outliner window that the current name of the model is Cylinder. Double-click it and rename it Mushroom 01. If you want to learn more, check out my game asset creation course by clicking the link below.